Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a section to your web page. So I'm going to assume you already have it open, but if you don't have it open, as I said last time, it automatically saves. So you can see my Wolf test page is already automatically saved here. So if you were just starting, you would go to where you logged in, click on these, go to Google Sites, and then open your page if it's not already open. Okay, so you're going to add sections to it. And the way I do it is I always add sections to the web page every time I want to update it. Basically, what you see here is not published yet, meaning it's not on the web yet. So until you publish it, the only person that can see it is you. You can make changes to your web pages without anybody seeing them. No one sees the changes that you're making to the web page until you publish it, which we'll get to later. Okay, so what I like to do is like to make sections. And basically, if you go down to this bottom part and you double click, this is going to come up. You can either put text in, you can do images, you can upload images, you can bring stuff in from your drive, you can embed things, which I'll explain all of those things as we go. All right, so just to get started, I'm going to do a text box. And what I like to do is just mark a few. Like there's one there with a D in it, another one there. Okay, and that gives me sections that I can edit, and then in the end I can use to update the site. Let me give you an example so I'm not confusing you. If you look at the Achieving Skills for Life site that we have, which most of you have seen. Okay, so at the very bottom is where I do my edits. It's like if I'm going to add something to the Achieving Skills for Life website, I'll put a box or a section down here. And I'm just going to write test edit so that you can see why I do it this way. Okay, so because basically the websites that we have, we try to keep them very simple because for one, I don't want people to get lost or to get confused or just this is too much trouble. I'm not going to look at it. The sites that I build are just basically, hopefully people will look at them. They're simple. They can get the information that they need from our updates and then move on with their lives. You don't have to worry about having to go, you know, click a bunch of links and do a bunch of different things. So I'm assuming that uh, web pages that I've had for parents in the past, I try to keep them very simple, so stuff is easy to find. Okay, so like if I do this text edit, okay, and I'm editing this while it's not online, okay, when I want to put this online, I'll grab it and I'll drag it up, and I drag the text box all the way to the top, and it's going to take a while because I have a lot of stuff here, so I apologize for that. Okay, and then when I come down and you can see where the blue line is, and I let go of it, and there it is. So every time I update the Achieving Skills for Life webpage, I do all my edits at the bottom of the page, and then when I'm ready for them, I drag the box to the top of the page and drop it. I found that's the easiest way to do it. So that's how we add stuff in. Let me go back to, let me go back in here. The controls for the camera are in the way. That's why I ended up losing that. So if you want to go to your page, you go to Google. Again, you're logged in. Click here. Go to Sites. New Google Sites. And your recent sites are there. Here's the test page. And as you can see, the change that I made, it's already there. They're already there. So that's why we put it in different sections. So you can work, if you've made sections, remember how many you made, you can work within that section. Okay, and then you can go down to this section. Okay, and then of course you can drag these around. Okay, that way you can work on each individual section as you need it. So this would be like your day 1, and then your day 2, and your day 3, and you can continue to work on things unless you hit publish, no one can see them. Hope that wasn't too confusing.